Hi, everybody. I'm going to read Inspired Evidence, a book that was written by Bruce Malone and Julie Van Vett. It's a daily devotional book. Today's reading is inspired by biology, and as yesterday, it talks about giraffes. So, more random facts about giraffes. Since a giraffe has one of the highest blood pressures in the animal kingdom, needed to pump blood way up to its brain, why doesn't the blood pool down in his skinny legs? The reason is that the giraffe has been designed with tight-fitting skin. When a giraffe walks, the muscle movement within that tight skin helps pump blood up and out of the legs. You could say that a giraffe is wearing support hose, the kind that you wear in the hospital to prevent blood from pooling in your legs. Giraffes also walk differently from most animals. Most animals walk by putting the left front foot forward at the same time as the right back foot, sort of diagonal. Giraffes walk by putting the left back foot forward along with left front foot. The giraffe is long-legged and short-bodied. If they walked like most animals, they would be hitting their legs against each other and stumbling. God, in his wisdom, programmed the giraffe to walk the way it does from the beginning. Also, notice the giraffe's long tail. Why doesn't such a long tail get caught on brushes and tree branches when running? The solution, a special muscle, allows the giraffe to curl its tail tightly over its back when running. Like many other animals, the giraffe is a smorgasbord of features, each one specifically designed for its benefit. Does evolution explain any of this? Not really. No step-at-a-time process explains the change from horse-like creature to the giraffe. God is simply the master designer. Well, that's a good point, right? Because otherwise, if it's not the horse, where's the giraffe coming out? It looks similar to a horse, a camel. It has some camel in it. Okay, scripture of the day is Job 28, 20-23 says, Whence then cometh wisdom, and where is the place of understanding? God understandeth the way thereof, and he knoweth the place thereof. See, for some of these, for scripture, I have to meditate and just quiet and think about what I just read, and I need to search for the word, because what is whence then cometh wisdom? So when does wisdom come? And where is the place of understanding? God understandeth the way thereof, and he knoweth the place thereof. Okay, that concludes the reading. I have a marker here. So today was Sunday, or today is Sunday, and it's a day we go to church. Or at least I do. I try my best to go. You know what? Today was a hard day for me. For some reason, I had a lot of conversations in my head telling me that I should just stop going to church because I could just watch from home. That's one. And then I always go to the Bible study the first hour before the service starts. In my head, I was telling myself, I don't like these people here. They're all in couples. I'm the only single person here. Everybody's coupled up, and it's so annoying to be single, surrounded by all these couples, especially when you got wife, insecure women giving you dirty looks because they think you're checking out their husband. Excuse me? No, never. Anyhow, yeah, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video, but it's coming soon, because once I'm done reading this book, I'm going to start making videos that I want to actually make that don't involve reading out of a book. Like it's all, I'm just reading out of a book, nothing special, but still it's a daily devotional. It's dedicated to, God and learning about his wisdom and trying to understand how was all this created. And so these authors help break down some things that are kind of hard to believe or that we don't really think about. Like there's a lot of stuff that talks about animals. Like the giraffe was today, but they talk about bats and what other animals? Just a bunch of other animals and random things. It's so cool. Anyhow, if you guys want to check it out, the website is called searchforthetruth.net, and there they have other books and even videos, or I mean DVDs. I think they sell DVDs still. Basically he's giving a speech or a lecture, you know, on topics of science topics and explaining his version of, or not his version, but all he's come across in his studies. It's nice to have Christian scientists give us their version versus what we learned in school. Because I remember learning lots of information in school that it's pretty much like he says in the book, all about evolution. There's no breakdown of how God created the world. And last time I remember even hearing God mentioned in the school system, at my kids', they don't even, that's not out of the question. When I was growing up, let me see. Not even me growing up, I really don't remember God. Wow, it wasn't a Christian school. I mean, the public schools are really different. That's why there's private Christian schools that are based out of Christianity. But in the book, I remember there was a page where they talked about that, where he talked about, it wasn't until the 1950s or the 60s, I believe it was, when that change happened where the Bible wasn't read in schools no more. So yeah, it's been a while. I went to school in the 80s and 90s. So yeah, I was long gone by then. Anyhow, what was I saying about church? Yeah, I was talking to myself. I was fighting, debating whether I should go to the Bible study before church or not. And I honestly, I want to keep going, but at the same time, I'm like so annoyed to, you know, it's a constant battle. The spirituality is a battle. In this world, the thing about having faith, it doesn't matter if you go to church or not. I mean, I know it's ideal, but it's not necessary. Because all these years, who protected me while being an atheist? You know what I'm saying? So God's gonna protect you no matter what. But when it comes down to studying the word and keeping a relationship with God, it helps a lot, because when those down moments, which we're all gonna get, you know, let's speak about something, a harsh truth, reality that we're all gonna face, death. And even if it's not talking about yourself, but your most precious family members and your bestest of friends, they're gonna die and you're gonna have to bury them. I don't know a lot of people that can swallow up the pain and not cry over a loved one dying. And so, for example, when my mother died, I grieved a couple years where I was so depressed, so awfully depressed. And I think I talked about this before, and then my dad died last year. And even though I wasn't so close to him, he was still my dad, and I still felt pain. But it wasn't as bad as with my mom, where I grieved 2 whole years her loss. And I think it had to do a lot with my relationship with the Lord. I've really, you know, come to accept death in a way, and I'm not scared of dying, for example. I'm really not. Because I know that it's gonna happen, and I'm blessed by being alive right now, and when the day comes, it's gonna come, and I'm gonna be so happy, because this life is, I'm kidding. This life is just so heavy sometimes. And you know what? Don't speak words that you don't wish for. So let me take that back. I don't want to die yet. No. You know what? I kind of have dark humor. Sorry if you don't like dark humor. Um, that's what this channel is gonna be about. I'm kidding. But yeah, dark humor is part of me. So yeah. My dad was always making jokes, and his jokes were mostly sexual though. My jokes are not sexual. But yeah, I'm not gonna say he was a pervert. No, he was not, but he had a really great sense of humor. And I think that's what made him so special. And that's why he had so many friends and so many people that loved him. But nonetheless, let's just stop here right now. And God bless you. I'll be back reading the book tomorrow. And have a great day. Bye.